What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chef Yardneezy, the Pip Master. Hey, today I want to talk about briefly. I want to talk about something that Pastor Delman Coates just preached. His sermon was about what happened to you. Now, I was sitting at one of my favorite restaurants locally, and I was talking to a guy, and he's a life coach. And for some reason, he just decided to share it with me and another person that actually works at the restaurant. He says, these are questions that I ask my clients when I first meet up with them. And one of the questions was, I believe, what happened to you? Now, you let that sink in for a minute. What do you mean, what happened to me? Nothing happened to me. No. What happened to you, right? I had to do some self-help, if you will, on this topic because, I'm under the impression nothing happened to me. What you talking about? But there's a reason why we are the way that we are. We were either shaped by something we saw in our childhood. We were shaped by something that happened to us in our childhood. And a lot of times it's systematic, right? It's systemic. When we talk about trauma and things that you saw and witnessed as a child and how that shapes you as an adult, right? We may think we're running from it, but someone that we're in a relationship with can see otherwise, right? So he used the parable in the Bible where it talked about the paralyzed man. And we all, I believe, have a sense of paralysis. What do I mean? I had relationship issues, right? I've been married a few times, and for some reason, I just could not sustain a long relationship, right? Well, where does that come from? Does that come from my childhood? Does that come from something that I saw? And no snap against, my upbringing, but I grew up in a single parent home. Maybe that caused paralysis, right? Maybe that caused a commitment issue within myself, right? Maybe that caused me to choose people who were not for me, right? But whatever the case is, I had to identify that's one of my issues, right? What is yours, right? What happened to you? He talked about things like, were you bullied in school? Were you physically abused by someone that you love or someone that you thought was supposed to love you, a family member, right? And that could be anything, brother, sister, mother, father, cousin, uncle, niece, nephew, whatever. What happened to you? Why are you the way that you are? And then what we try to do is suppress those things and pretend that they never happened, or we want to forget that those things have happened to us and now we're moving on with our lives. But the problem is, if we haven't identified and been helped through those traumatic experiences, those things that cause us to have a certain level of paralysis, then guess what? We're not going to get too far because those things are going to haunt us until we're able to self-identify, until we're able to become, come one-on-one, face-to-face with whatever the issue is. And I'm being very transparent today. I'm not that transparent most of the time, but listening to a sermon like this today causes you to wake up, right? And I'm woke. So I want to petition you, if you will, to journey with me as I discover what happened to me, right? So again, this is a big, huge question. What happened to you? And the beauty of it is, once we identify what happened, right? What happened to us, then we can move forward within our lives, and knowing that God will continue to bless us and keep us and keep our minds and our hearts stayed on him in a way that we may be able to be better for others, right? I may be a good dude. You know, people that know me say, yeah, you're a good dude. You're a good person. That's fine. Got it. But I got some things I need to work on, right? And those things are stemming from way back. I might have daddy issues. I don't know. I need to figure that part out. I need to seek counseling to see where it is that I myself have went wrong based on what happened to me. So, wow, I've been talking for 5 minutes. I can't believe it. But this was a big one for me. I stood up. I'm at home. I stood up clapping in my bedroom listening to this man because what he was saying resonated with me because I've seen it in other people that I know as well. And to see it and to live it and to be a part of it, guys, is heavy. It's heavy, right? But some of us don't want to identify it. Some of us are still going to say, ain't no wrong with me. No, something is wrong, I believe, with all of us, right? But actually, let me retract that. There's nothing wrong with us, but something happened to us to shape us in the person or the people that we have become, the people that we are. So ask yourself that question, what happened to me? And then see if it does not resonate somewhere within you to identify, somebody in your relationship told you got an issue. Somebody, somewhere. Anger, commitment, communication, promiscuity. Running from church. Not committing to being a person who studies the word. Something happened, right? Something happened. And that's all I'm saying. Choosing the wrong mate, dependability. I can go on. Y'all know I can go on, right? But I'm going to stop right there because I believe now I can get the ball rolling with all of us, right? Our minds. Now we can get the ball rolling. What happened to you? You got to check it out. Mount Enon Baptist Church in Clinton, Maryland. Check them out. Check out the sermon today. All right. That's Pastor Coates, Delman Coates, Mount Enon. And very powerful message today. Very powerful message. All right. I'm out.